All right, here we have a problem that is finding the volume of a rectangular shaped object. If I asked you, what's the volume of this like Kleenex box? You would all tell me, well, I'm going to have to measure length times width times height, and then I will take that volume equation, which I had learned a long time ago, and take my length and multiply it by the width and then multiply it by the height. Probably when you do the measurements, you're not going to measure it in 3 different units like yards and inches and meters. But in this problem they did, and so you're going to have to kind of deal with that. So the first step is to make sure you're all in the same units before you can really find the volume. I would also kind of look ahead a little bit and see that volume has to be in liters. So I probably want to keep it in metric units. Also, I know that a centimeter cubed is equivalent to a milliliter. And so if I can get all these units to centimeters, I will get length times width times height, centimeters times centimeters times centimeters into centimeters cubed, which will kind of be easy to convert to milliliters and then to liters. So I'm going to start with the 2 yards. The 2 yards can be converted according to my reference sheet. That 1 yard, no, let me double check here. 1 meter is 1.0936 yards. And so my units of yards will cancel. I'm not into centimeters yet though, so on my next factor, I say 1 meter is 100 centimeters, and my meters cancel. And for my final units then, I'll end up in centimeters, and when I calculate that out, I get 180 centimeters. My 40 inches are also not in metric yet. I want to convert those to centimeters. I look at the yellow reference sheet, and it tells me that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. My inches will cancel. When I calculate this, I get 101.6 centimeters. And then my last dimension is in meters, so that conversion I can just do by moving the decimal over 2 spots. Otherwise, I can set it up where I have 1 meter has 100 centimeters in it, or those two are equivalent. My meters will cancel, and I will get 80 centimeters. So I know my volume equation is length times width times height. So I will take this volume, and I'll take 180 times 101.6 times 80, and I will get some number. That number is not important to me right now, but that will have units of centimeters cubed. Well, I know that 1 centimeter cubed is equivalent to 1 milliliter. The centimeters cubed cancel, and then there are 1,000 milliliters in a liter. So my milliliters cancel, and I will get an answer in liters, which is what the problem wanted. I also need to think about significant figures. 2.0 has 2 sig figs, 40.0 has 3 sig figs, and 0.800 has 3 sig figs. I only can be as precise as my least precise measurement, and so I will end up with 1,500 2 sig figs as my answer. Make sure you put the units, box your answer, and that one is done.